Welcome back. In this particular lesson, we're going to be looking at a block and counter, and also we're going to be looking at a release. Now, the block and counter that we're going to be looking at, it's called Bite of the Viper. Now, what you're going to be doing here, you're going to be blocking a front snap kick, and you're going to be giving a counter to that kick. Now, before we get started, the kick that's coming at us is a kick that is being executed in such a way where they're moving forward. They're giving everything they got into this kick. So if I have somebody out here, I'll turn sideways, even toward the bag here. It's not a front snap kick like this, where it's up, out, and back. This is where they're really coming at you. They're really trying to hit you hard. They're even maybe making a step and kicking here. Okay? It could be a front thrust kick here, or it could just be a swing kick here. All right? Either way, but it's a kick they're really executing the kick in such a way that their momentum, I should say, is moving forward. So what we're going to do in this particular block and counter, we're going to catch that kick. Now, it depends on what leg they're thrown with, whether you're going to open them up or close them down. So if I'm here and they're throwing a kick at me here, if they're thrown with the left leg here, boom, when I do the technique, I'm going to be opening them up to me. If it's with the right leg, I'll be closing them down. And you'll see that here in a second. So, okay, let's go through here, and just to give you an idea of how it goes, I'm just going to throw the technique here. So I'm going to just go from the open leg here for right now. So it's here, just like so. Okay, from the side, it would be here. Okay, now I broke that up 1, 2, 3 so you could see it. It'd be a little quicker than that. But let's do it again, breaking it up from the front, 1, 2, 3. First thing I'm going to do is here. I'm going to catch the kick here, just like this. Now you got to watch the fingers. You could even throw two leopards to catch this. To keep with the actual form, the way it was taught, it's 2 open hands. But watch, make sure you get the fingers out to the outside of the foot, or you're going to stub or have your fingers broken. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the open hands here for now. So our first move is we're going to grab the kick as it comes in, grab it as we're stepping out of the way. And as we step, we're going to step back in what we call a left side horse stance, and we're just going to let this kick come right by us here. From here, we're going to throw an upper level block here, all right, a rising block, and we're going to throw a leopard strike to the neck, right to the whatever part of the neck is open, whether it's here or here, okay? It's going to depend on how they fall. Now, if I was closing them down, that means when they step in, they're going to be closed down to me. The way I just did it, they're opened up to me. So if they're opened up to me, it'd be here, just like this. I'd be going more to the front of the throat, here. If I'm closing them down here, now I'm closing them down, I'm blocking. It's going to be to the side of the neck, okay, right in here. All right, so both ways. So if you close them down or open them up. So it doesn't really matter what leg they kick with, but how they're going to be set down, how you're going to set them down when you push them aside, when you evade them and bring this off to the side. So again here, let's go through this. We'll go through it in steps, okay? So the kick comes in. Now this would be all one move, but just so we can get the idea, we're going to break it up. We catch the kick here. We're going to step back, left horse stance, guide the kick by. This comes up into an upper level block, rising block, for whatever they may throw, okay? So we're protecting ourselves. This backhand is in a leopard position here, okay? So leopard position, and it comes out, make the strike and come back, just like that. Okay, so let's go again here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's go all one move here. Just flow it, let it flow about medium speed. So the kick comes in here. Okay, again, we're here. Okay, speed and power. Okay, so let's get in the fighting stance here, just like this. They're going to throw the kick. Let's say they're throwing it to the groin here. They're coming in hard. It's here. Okay, again, okay, fighting stance here. And I could even have my hands up here. And what you want to do is you can influence them in such a way to where they'll kick toward the opening. So if I'm up here, they're going to kick down here. Okay, so again, the kick comes in here, boom, just like that. Boom, boom, here, here. Okay, good. So that's bite of the viper. So you don't really have to learn it both ways. Okay, you could do it this way too, but really if you learn it one way, it's all you have to learn, because rather you open them up or close them down, it isn't going to make a difference. All right? Okay. All right, so what we're going to get into next here in just a second, we're going to get into a release here. So we'll get into that next. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're going to get into a release. Now this is called snake and ram. Snake and ram. Now what this is a hammer lock from behind. So we're going to say the guy has us in an arm lock here, right here, like this. And, you know, he's applying that pressure, which can hurt. Now, one of the keys to these releases, when they have you in an arm lock here, hammer lock, arm lock, is to try to move rather quickly. Don't let them actually get it in really deep. All right, now there are releases you can do if they get it in deep. And this will work, but obviously the more they have that cranked up there, the harder it's going to be for you to move. So you want to react as fast as you can. So they have us here. Well, our first move here is going to be to step to the side with our right leg here, just like this. Now, in so doing here, when we step, we're opening up his face right here. All right? So you're not probably going to be able to step real deep because there's that pressure up here like this. So you might be on your tippy toes a little bit. Okay? So they have the leg up here. You're stepping here. Now, what you're going to do is as you step, I'm going to go this way here, boom, here, you're going to do just a back knuckle strike right to the head, just like this, okay? So it's here, like this. What you're going to do now, you're going to step out into a right side horse stance or left side horse stance facing him, and what you're going to do is claw down the face here, breaking the hold here with a punch here to the solar plex. Just like this, okay? Now, there are various forms of releases for an arm lock, okay? So, I'm actually going to be giving you another one here eventually, all right? So, there's different ones. There's some, and I'll be honest, there's some very good ones on the internet that you can look up that really I would probably do more before I would do this one, okay? But this is sticking with the pylon style, the pylon techniques, okay? It's a good one if you catch it early. If you don't catch it early, it's going to be difficult. But again here, what we're going to do, they have us here, they have a right hand up here, we're going to be the left hand up here. The side that the arm is up, that's the side you're going to step. So you're going to release or open up the face, okay? If you do here, you can't do it, you're stepping away. All right, so you're here, you're going to step out, back knuckle strike here, boom, right to the face. You're going to turn here, claw down the face, break, punch here. All right, so again here, we got this, just like so. Okay, boom, good punch here. Keep this guard up. After you claw, keep it up. All right, now what happens if you do this, boom, here, you got this, but they don't break, okay? It doesn't break the hold, all right? If it doesn't break the hold, okay, there's other things we can do, okay? One, you just keep hitting here. But the other thing you do, which this is kind of leads into other releases, but it's to the groin. And that's actually one of the techniques, I'll just say it, that I like here on an arm lock here. Is I like this. Hammer fist to the groin, all right? Boom, here, got, boom, just like that. That's going to soften them up a good bit, all right? So this isn't really a pylon technique release that I'm going to show you now, but I just want to give you something that you say, well, what if he doesn't let go, okay? So sticking with pylon, okay, it'd be here, we step out here, back knuckle, claw, punch, okay? All right, so just a side note here, a side release, the same thing. Step out, hammer fist, okay? Just keep hammering, okay? Boom, just like this. They're going to do something, all right? They know that they just can't stay there. So they're going to do something, okay, to where you'll be able to get out, okay? Rather it's a turn here. There's a lot of things we can get into. And I don't want to get into all that. I've got to stick to our level that we're at and the techniques that I'm trying to show you. But I guess I get a little excited and I start thinking, well, you know, I should tell them this if this doesn't work. All right, well, anyhow, okay. But, so those are the two techniques that I wanted to go over in this particular lesson, which was the bite of the viper, okay? Front kick coming in, executing it, boom, everything they got, okay? We catch it, bring it off to the side block, and a leopard strike, okay? Then the other one was the hammer lock here, okay, here, step out here, what do we do? Here, claw down, here, boom. If that doesn't work, okay, or if you would rather, same thing here, okay, groin, boom, vertical fist punch, okay, elbow here, boom, boom, okay. All right, so we could get into a lot. All right, so that's it for this particular lesson here. Go over that, get a partner to work with. Now, the thing about working with partners, let me point this out, is this. Don't go hard on them or you'll never be able to get anybody to help you, okay? So, you know, go easy and don't hurt them. Go very easy and go through the moves and let them work it as well so they're learning something as well. Okay, but it's okay to work it without a partner, because when you work without a partner, you really have to concentrate on what's going on. So I don't have a partner right now. Now I'm going to get one here and we'll go over all these again at some point. But it's okay to not have, even when I'm teaching, because it makes you use your imagination, understanding in your mind what's happening other than just seeing it. So it's making you think as well. All right, some people I know have already got a comment, you know, you need a partner for the releases. Well, yeah, okay, eventually I will, but no, you don't absolutely have to have one. Okay, think, imagine in your mind, and it'll do wonders for you as far as learning as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it with that, so until next lesson here, God bless. Break, open leg.